So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr right away going to look to throw. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
I'm sure after he caught the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Oh, nice move. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Carr now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill taking it in. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
to have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9. Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. Here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To the air again, Stafford. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Throwing is Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. And a quick throw here that's complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Carr going to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Caught by Wilson. Down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
To throw, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So Carr departs, and on his play, Groupie for the Saints field goal. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Carr. Completes it to Perry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing now is Carr. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 50, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw, Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nakua as the first half is winding down. And the Rams Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Working from the gun, it's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On play action, now Carr. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Carr to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Stafford. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Stafford now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw is Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Williams again.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Shotgun now for Carr.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Carr. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr as his guys are able to extend their lead.
A point after, good by Groupie.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now, we saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing is Stafford. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded just inside the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Stafford. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now it's Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Stafford. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Rams are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Stafford. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A gain of 32 that time. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again is Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Throwing now is Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Here's 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. A point after, good by Groupie.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now it's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. To the air again, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Back to throw, Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Carr going to throw here. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Groupie able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm on a trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.